Are we pickier than ever? In an era where love is just a swipe away, and where creating meaningful connections and creating a sense of close belonging seems impossible to many, so answering the question of our pickiness is crucial. Today's dating landscape offers unprecedented access to potential partners, yet loneliness is on the rise. With more choices than ever before, our standards for relationships have skyrocketed. But is this modern-day pickiness really serving us? Let's explore how our swipe left, swipe right culture compares to historical norms, why it's affecting us in unexpected ways, and how we can shift toward a healthier perspective. Dating has evolved dramatically over the centuries. For much of human history, people met partners within their small communities. Travel limitations, social hierarchies, and family arrangements constrained options. Today, dating apps let us meet more people in a single day than our ancestors encountered in a lifetime. Let's take a step back in time to illustrate the differences we face today in comparison to the lives of people less than 100 or 200 years ago. In a small Irish village in the 19th century, a young woman named Aoife sought the help of the local Babdoir, matchmaker, to find a husband. With limited travel opportunities and a close-knit community, Aoife's options were scarce. The Babdoir arranged a meeting with Seamus, a hardworking farmer from a neighboring village. Guided by the wisdom of local traditions, the matchmaker considered not just compatibility, but also family ties and community dynamics. Aoife and Seamus eventually married, their union reflecting the practical and community-centered approach of their time. This matchmaking tradition lives on today in festivals like Lisdoonvarna's Matchmaking Festival, where thousands gather annually to celebrate love and connection. The festival has evolved to embrace modern values, with events like the Outing LGBT Music and Matchmaking Festival, adding vibrant inclusivity to the tradition. These festivals have inspired films like The Matchmaker, starring Janine Garofalo, which captures the charm of Lisdoonvarna, and Leap Year, another romantic comedy set in Ireland. I've attended Lisdoonvarna's festival myself, and I'll share more about that experience in a future video, including reflections on how these traditions adapt to the swipe age. This explosion of choice today stems from significant advancements in population, transportation, and technology. The global population has surged from about 300 million during ancient Rome to over 8 billion today, exponentially increasing the pool of potential partners. Transportation advancements, from horse-drawn carriages to cars, planes, and trains, enable people to meet others from different towns, countries, and continents. Technological breakthroughs like the telephone, internet, and smartphones allow us to connect instantly, bridging vast geographical divides. For example, Pew Research indicates that 30% of U.S. adults have used a dating app, highlighting how technology has fundamentally transformed how we meet. By comparison, our ancestors relied on family introductions, local gatherings, friendly local priests, or community matchmakers, limited by their immediate environment and resources. While this explosion of choice seems empowering, it creates a paradox. The more options we have, the harder it becomes to make a decision. Our brains are wired to recognize patterns, but apps exploit this ability to foster habit-forming behaviors. Swiping for matches becomes addictive as each match releases a tiny dopamine hit. However, this endless scroll fosters dissatisfaction, as we're conditioned to believe there's always a better option just one swipe away or click away. The addictive nature of the swipe on dating apps shares significant similarities with substance addictions such as drug use, sex, smoking, or alcoholism, particularly through the mechanism of the anticipatory effect. In these scenarios, the brain's reward system is heavily engaged, leading to compulsive behaviors. When an individual swipes on a dating app, there's an inherent unpredictability regarding the outcome. Will it result in a match or not? This uncertainty triggers the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine not only upon receiving a match, but also during the anticipation of a potential match. This anticipatory release of dopamine creates a pleasurable feeling, reinforcing the behavior and encouraging continued swiping. This cycle mirrors the experience of gamblers who feel a rush of excitement before the outcome of a bet is revealed, or substance users who anticipate the effects of their chosen drug. The anticipation itself becomes a significant part of the addictive experience. Research indicates that dating apps are designed to exploit this anticipatory effect. The unpredictability of when a match will occur, and the intermittent reward system where matches are sporadic and unpredictable heighten user engagement and can lead to addictive patterns, similar to those observed in gambling and substance use disorders. This design taps into the brain's natural reward pathways, making it difficult for individuals to disengage from the app. much like the challenges faced by individuals attempting to overcome addictions to drugs, alcohol, or nicotine. Understanding this parallel highlights the importance of being mindful of how dating apps are used and recognizing the potential for developing unhealthy, compulsive behaviors associated with the anticipatory effects engineered into these platforms. Pickiness in relationships isn't new. It's just evolved alongside society. Historically, wealth and status heavily influenced mate selection. Among the wealthy, pickiness revolved around maintaining power and image. The poor, on the other hand, prioritized survival and practical compatibility. Modern dating apps have complicated this dynamic. While technology ostensibly democratizes dating, it also amplifies inequalities. Algorithms favor the top % of users, leaving many others feeling overlooked. The result? A new form of hyperselectivity, where the divide between those who can afford to be picky and those who can't becomes starkly visible. This growing divide undermines the idea that love is universal and accessible. Yes, now we're talking about why you probably clicked on this video. Let's talk looks. In today's digital dating landscape, the abundance of potential partners has heightened selectivity, particularly concerning physical attractiveness. Dating apps present users with countless profiles, often emphasizing visual appeal, which can lead individuals to prioritize physical beauty more than in previous generations. This emphasis on appearance is evident in user behaviors. For instance, a study found that decisions to swipe right are frequently based on attractiveness and are made in less than a second. Historically, mate selection was influenced by various factors, including social status, economic resources, and familial alliances. Physical attractiveness played a role but was balanced with practical considerations, essential for survival and community cohesion. In contrast, modern technology offers an overwhelming array of choices, enabling individuals to filter potential partners based on specific physical criteria, often sidelining deeper compatibility factors. Ironically, this limits your choice of preferred candidates based on looks only. This shift towards prioritizing physical appearance can have several implications. It may lead to increased dissatisfaction, as the pursuit of an idealized image overlooks the multifaceted nature of human relationships. Additionally, the focus on superficial traits can contribute to a culture of disposability, where individuals are quickly dismissed based on appearance without the opportunity for deeper connection. Understanding this dynamic is crucial for fostering healthier relationship practices. By recognizing the limitations of an appearance-centric approach, individuals can strive to balance physical attraction with other essential qualities, such as shared values, emotional intelligence, and mutual respect, leading to more fulfilling and enduring connections. What even is beauty, and how is it measured? Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Physical attraction is a tantalizing puzzle shaped by biology, culture, and personal taste. While certain traits like symmetry, clear skin, and proportional features are universally admired, the specific details of what makes someone irresistible often depend on where you are in the world. Across continents and cultures, the interplay of historical ideals, societal norms, and evolutionary instincts weaves a tapestry of what we find alluring. In America, the ideals of beauty are heavily influenced by media and popular culture. Straight men often gravitate toward women whose features exude youth and vitality, symmetrical faces, glowing skin, and curves in all the right places. The ideal body type for women swings with the zeitgeist, from the waifish heroine chic of the 90s to the voluptuous hourglass celebrated in today's pop culture. Beyond looks, many men are captivated by confidence, humor, and the spark of kindness that lights up a room. For straight women, attraction often dances between the primal and the polished. Broad shoulders, a tall stature, and a toned physique speak to evolutionary cues of strength and protection. But it's not all about biceps and jawlines. Charisma, emotional intelligence, and ambition often add an irresistible layer of allure. The man who can hold a conversation, make her laugh, and meet her gaze with unwavering confidence has a magnetic appeal. America's LGBTQ+ communities add another dimension to the landscape of attraction. Gay men may idealize traits similar to those appreciated by women, such as toned bodies and sharp jawlines, but individuality reigns supreme. For some, it's the effortless charm of a rugged, athletic man. For others, it's the sharp intellect of a well-dressed artist. Among lesbian and bisexual women, attraction often focuses on authenticity and personal style, with many admiring confidence that transcends traditional notions of femininity or masculinity. Trans men and women navigate a unique space where the allure of breaking conventional beauty norms challenges and redefines what society considers attractive. Globally, however, America's beauty ideals are not universal. In Norway, the natural look reigns supreme, with minimal makeup and a preference for wholesome, outdoorsy vibes. Pale skin, high cheekbones, and effortless charm capture the Nordic ideal. Across the pond in Britain, a sense of humor often outweighs physical features. British culture prizes a sharp wit, as much as a sharp jawline, though the classic tall, dark, and handsome archetype continues to hold sway. In Canada and Australia, there's a shared emphasis on physical fitness and a love of the outdoors. Sun-kissed skin, toned bodies, and an easygoing personality are key markers of attraction in these countries. Meanwhile, in India, beauty ideals are steeped in history and tradition, with lighter skin often, controversially, seen as more attractive, along with expressive eyes and lustrous hair. The influence of Bollywood amplifies the allure of polished glamour, but cultural shifts are beginning to embrace more diverse representations of beauty. In Nigeria, the ideal of beauty celebrates curves, health, and vitality. A fuller figure is often admired, symbolizing wealth, fertility, and confidence. Traits like glowing skin and a regal bearing speak to cultural pride and the enduring influence of tradition. Over in China, elegance and refinement dominate beauty standards, with porcelain skin, delicate features, and a slender frame embodying the cultural ideal. In Mexico, the warmth of a person's personality can be as compelling as their physical traits. Lively eyes, expressive smiles, and curvier body types often captivate the imagination, with beauty ideals blending indigenous traditions and European influences. In Ireland, beauty standards intertwine with a rich cultural heritage and modern influences. Traditionally, physical attraction has celebrated natural features like fair skin, freckles, and fiery red hair, often associated with Celtic ancestry. These traits, coupled with bright eyes and a warm, approachable demeanor, are considered quintessentially Irish. However, contemporary Irish beauty ideals have expanded under the influence of global media, embracing diverse looks and trends. The emphasis on fitness and well-groomed appearances is on the rise, but charm and wit, a staple of Irish culture, remain crucial in the realm of attraction. A good sense of humor and the ability to hold a lively conversation often outshine purely physical attributes, reflecting Ireland's deep-rooted value in storytelling and connection. This blend of tradition and modernity makes Irish standards of attraction uniquely appealing, balancing authenticity with an appreciation for individuality. But why are these traits attractive? The roots of beauty go deep into our shared history. Evolutionary biology plays a significant role, favoring traits that suggest health, fertility, and the ability to provide or nurture. Symmetry, for instance, signals genetic fitness, while clear skin indicates an absence of disease. Culturally, the forces of media, colonialism, and globalization have reshaped and often homogenized beauty standards, though regional preferences persist. Attraction is not just skin deep, it's a living mosaic of our genetics, histories, and social identities, reflecting what we value in ourselves and others. In the end, the most tantalizing element of beauty is its fluidity. While we may chase ideals shaped by biology or culture, the alchemy of attraction is as unique as the people it inspires, proving that true beauty really is in the eye of the beholder. Keep that in mind the next time you don't get that perfect match. Constant swiping and rejection can take a toll on mental health. For those seeking connection, repeated rejection, or even the act of rejecting, chips away at self-esteem. The emphasis on curated profiles and surface-level judgments reduces people to their most marketable traits, eroding a deeper sense of belonging and authenticity. This cycle affects confidence, as the pressure to present a flawless image intensifies. Our desire for perfection, both in ourselves and others, leaves little room for vulnerability or growth. On a biological level, humans are wired for connection and community. The loneliness epidemic fueled by modern dating practices has tangible effects: increased stress, anxiety, and even physical health issues. Studies have shown that strong relationships improve longevity and overall well-being. Yet, our obsession with finding the perfect match is driving us further from these benefits. It's no wonder so many of us are single or just gave up trying. But giving up or delaying on relationships because of pickiness can have lifelong implications. More seniors are single than ever before, a trend driven by several factors including longer lifespans, shifting societal norms, and changing relationship dynamics. which I'll discuss more in an upcoming video. Divorce rates among older adults have increased significantly in the past few decades, a phenomenon sometimes referred to as gray divorce. Additionally, many seniors who lose a partner to death are choosing not to remarry, while others remain lifelong singles. This demographic shift is transforming what it means to grow older and live through one's golden years. The trends and factors for the young are even more troubling. The youth dating scene today is shaped by an intricate web of factors, including changing standards of attraction, rising divorce rates, technological innovations, social and economic pressures, and an ever-growing emphasis on looking one's best. Together, these influences have redefined how young people connect, form relationships, and navigate the complexities of romance in the 21st century. Modern standards of attraction have become increasingly globalized and homogenized, heavily influenced by social media and pop culture. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok amplify certain aesthetics, promoting ideals of beauty that often revolve around fitness, flawless skin, and trendy fashion. This has led many young people to curate their appearances, striving for photogenic perfection that aligns with these standards. The pressure to be camera-ready at all times has created a new layer of self-consciousness, where how one looks online can heavily influence how they are perceived offline. However, this has also sparked a counter-movement among some youth, who reject overly curated appearances in favor of authenticity. This dynamic balancing societal beauty norms with individuality creates both opportunities and challenges for young people in the dating scene. High divorce rates among older generations have had a profound impact on how youth approach dating. Many young people have grown up witnessing the fallout of broken marriages, leading some to approach relationships with caution or even skepticism. For others, divorce has normalized the idea that relationships aren't necessarily lifelong, fostering a more flexible view of love and commitment. This has contributed to the rise of casual dating and non-traditional relationship models, such as polyamory or cohabitation without marriage. While this openness can be liberating, it can also lead to uncertainty, as many young people struggle to define their expectations and find partners with shared values. Technology has fundamentally transformed the dating landscape. Dating apps like Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge allow users to connect with potential partners across geographical and social boundaries. While these platforms provide convenience and broaden opportunities, they also create unique challenges. The sheer abundance of choices can lead to swipe fatigue, commitment issues, and a paradoxical sense of loneliness. Algorithms designed to match people based on preferences can sometimes reduce the spontaneity and serendipity of traditional dating. Moreover, technology has introduced new forms of rejection and validation, such as ghosting or the addictive rush of getting likes and matches. These dynamics can impact self-esteem and make dating feel more transactional than personal. Economic pressures also play a critical role in shaping the dating scene for youth. Many young people face rising student debt, stagnant wages, and skyrocketing housing costs, leaving less financial and emotional bandwidth for long-term relationships. In some cases, financial instability delays or can end milestones like marriage, cohabitation, or starting a family. Economic constraints can also shift priorities, with young people placing greater value on financial compatibility and shared goals than in previous generations. Social factors, such as evolving gender roles and heightened awareness of issues like mental health and consent, have also influenced youth dating culture. Men and women alike are navigating a new landscape of expectations, where traditional norms of courtship coexist with calls for greater equity and emotional vulnerability in relationships. The obsession with looking one's best has reached new heights, fueled by beauty filters, fitness influencers, and the booming skincare and cosmetic industries. This emphasis on appearance can create immense pressure for young people to invest in their looks, whether through gym memberships, cosmetic treatments, or carefully curated wardrobes. While this focus on self-improvement can be empowering, it often comes at costs. Many young people struggle with body image issues and feel inadequate if they don't meet society's high standards. This can affect confidence and willingness to put themselves out there in the dating world. Youth dating today is a blend of opportunity and challenge. Attraction is shaped by global beauty standards, technology offers both connection and disconnection, and economic and social constraints redefine relationship priorities. Meanwhile, the pursuit of looking one's best adds another layer of complexity, creating both opportunities for self-expression and pressures that can hinder authentic connections. As young people navigate this multifaceted landscape, many are redefining what love and connection mean in the modern age. By balancing societal expectations with personal values, The youth dating scene continues to evolve, offering glimpses of both hope and struggle in the quest for meaningful relationships. As individuals prioritize transactional, swipe-based interactions over meaningful connections, trust and cooperation decline. This fragmentation weakens the social and civic fabric. A society built on fleeting interactions and superficial judgments struggles to foster empathy, understanding, and unity qualities essential for collective progress. Beyond these issues, there's also issues of population decline in many countries, which will negatively impact a nation's productivity, tax base, and economy in general. So not only are we pickier, there's lots of costs and consequences of our pickiness. To break free from the trap of modern pickiness, we must redefine our approach to relationships. Instead of focusing on external validation or superficial traits, we should value deeper qualities that align with our core values. Redefine standards. Separate genuine values from arbitrary preferences. Is it more important for someone to share your goals and beliefs or to match a specific aesthetic? Detox from apps. Take breaks from swiping and engage in face-to-face interactions. Attend events, join clubs, or explore hobbies that bring like-minded people together. Embrace resilience. Reframe rejection as an opportunity to grow and refine your understanding of what you want in a partner. Find healthier ways of meeting new people. Join a club, go to an event, volunteer, start a YouTube channel. Go to a local hangout place. Places like bars and coffee shops, also known as third places. Our channel is uniquely positioned to help individuals navigate these challenges. By promoting critical thinking, emotional intelligence, and societal empathy, the channel inspires viewers to adopt healthier perspectives on relationships and life. Topics like personal development, history, and cultural understanding encourage a holistic approach to connection, one that prioritizes authenticity and growth. Incorporating the Renaissance spirit into your dating mindset means seeing relationships as part of a larger human experience. It's about recognizing the value of vulnerability, empathy, and community qualities that transcend the superficial swipes of modern apps. Thank you for watching. Our channel, The Renaissance Spirit, is dedicated to the pursuits of a just, equitable, and humanitarian world. Video topics encompass areas including history, politics, religion, personal development, society, culture, social and environmental justice, and other topics of liberal arts and sciences, including ancient Rome and the Roman Empire, which is a great comparison and contrast of the modern world. Topics perfect for the true modern polymath. The Renaissance ushered in a golden age and the pursuit of knowledge both lost to time and yet to be discovered. It gave birth to the Enlightenment and the Age of Reason. Embracing truth, knowledge, and an understanding and compassion for humanity and our shared history opens up the world to each of us, individually, and improves all of humanity, affording us the opportunity to be better stewards of the earth and to each other. The Renaissance spirit, more than just a philosophy or style, but a style for living, learning, growing, and thinking. Living the Renaissance spirit means engaging with history not as a distant past, but as a living dialogue, constantly informing and enriching our present, and the Renaissance spirit is a reminder of our dialogue with the future, our progeny and posterity, our legacy. Will we grant them a future free from fear of climate change and tales of the end of democracy? Will they admonish us for our sins and omissions? Or will they remember us fondly as saviors of humanity and the natural world? Please take the quiz next to see if you're a Renaissance spirit and live the Renaissance spirit.
I saw your face on the glowing screen, eyes like the ocean, a smile serene, a swipe to the right, a spark in my chest, but the universe decided to leave the rest. I scrolled through faces day and night, and yours appeared like a perfect light. I paused a moment, my heart skipped a beat, but fate had plans we'd never meet. Oh, we swiped but never matched, a love story that never hatched. Two souls drifting in the digital sea, forever strangers just out of reach. Your profile spoke of dreams so bright, late night talks and candlelight. I pictured us laughing, walking hand in hand, but the stars refused to understand. I wondered if you saw me too, imagined us sharing something true. But algorithms, they have their way and left us longing, hearts astray. Oh, we swiped but never matched. A love story that never hatched. Two souls drifting in the digital sea, forever strangers just out of timing had aligned. Would you have seen the spark in me and started a beautiful memory? What if I swiped a second too late? What if this wasn't just our fate? Would our paths cross, our stars collide? Or were we destined to just slide by? But never matched. A love story that never hatched. Two souls drifting in the digital sea, forever strangers just out of reach. Maybe one day on another app our hearts will sink, our worlds overlap. But for now, we're whispers in